Hey everybody, welcome back. This is Steve Cooper, food app critic for TokeMag.com. This week, in honor of Valentine's Day, we have My Candy Recipes. This app includes over 250 candy recipes, and you open it up and the first thing you'll see is that the recipes are divided into 6 main categories. So that has fudge, nut, brittle, popcorn, and a couple others. And what you do is you click on one of these categories. I'm going to click on chocolate because, come on, why not, right? And you get this big scrolling list of recipes. This is something we've seen in the past with other apps where they organize into categories. Some of the apps include a little scrub bar here along the right-hand side of the app, which will allow you to jump through the alphabet to different recipes by their name. This one does not include that, nor can you just go to the search and have a real-time search result show up as you're trying to filter through some of this stuff. So on that front, start chipping away at the points here. It just doesn't have that robust feature. But the recipes are here. So you click on one of these recipes, and it gives you the recipe page, the main recipe page. Before I get into this real quick, actually one of the things I want to mention about that last page was it gives you just a thumbnail and the recipe title. It doesn't give you serving size, prep time, difficulty level, any of that information. So that's another one of those things that we've seen over and over again that this app lacks. So onto the recipe page. On here, it's broken down into 4 tabs. You have your overview, which gives that prep time and serving size, so that's nice. It's in the app. It's just not at that quick glance if you're trying to find something according to how long it might take or how difficult it might be if you're a newbie to candy making, It's got a tab for ingredients as well as the steps, and it also has a nutrition tab, which is very nice as well. Also on the recipe page, you can add your own notes, so that is a very nice feature. One of the things I do not like about this recipe page is it takes that thumbnail, that square nail, and rather than cropping it to the appropriate size of the recipe page, it actually just stretches the image, and so it distorts the image. And so you never really have a very good idea of what this thing is supposed to look like, unless you want to, squint or something to try to figure it out. This is just a really lazy move by the developer, in my opinion. It's a completely solvable issue, and they chose not to do it. Another thing about the images, while I'm talking about them, is many of the images look great. They look like they were shot by somebody who knows what they're doing. Many of the other images look like they were shot by amateurs with very poor lighting, and they're somewhat out of focus, and so there's a real inconsistency to the quality of the images. And remember, this is a paid app. If you want amateur images and amateur recipes, you can just do a Google search, right? So paid apps, we expect a little bit more. Now, from this page, the recipe page, you can add it to your favorites. You can also email the recipe or tweet the recipe. From the ingredient page, you can add it to your shopping list. And so I'll click back here, and then in the main navigation down at the bottom of the app, you have a list of your favorites. And this, again, it gives you that same look as when you're browsing all the recipes. So it gives you the thumbnail and the title. You can't organize your favorites. So if you have favorite chocolate recipes, they're just going to be all splayed out in this page. It's not going to be, here's your chocolate recipes, here's your popcorn recipes. So that's another little bit of a bummer. But it's nice in that fact that you can save favorite recipes. Next to that, you have your shopping list. It's adequate in that you have one in this app. You can check things off as you are finding the item, whether in your kitchen or at the store. One of the things that it does not do is it does not combine multiple recipes. So if 2 recipes call for sugar, you're going to have to check it off on both recipe shopping list. The other thing that this does not do is it does not organize your shopping list according to what aisle you might find things in. So it doesn't make your shopping experience easier. So you might go into the baking section and then jump back out to the fruit and vegetable section and then go back to the baking section because the items aren't put together for you on where you would find them in the grocery store. So now the last part of this app is the search function. So the search function is kind of hit or miss. Like everything else in this app, it seems it's some of it's there, but at the very base level and not executed at a very high level. So the search, if you search for something, it will yield results based on whatever the title of the recipe is. So if you search chocolate, it'll give you every recipe that has chocolate in the name. But if you added a second word to that and you do a search, so if you searched chocolate popcorn, if the recipe is called popcorn chocolate brittle pops or something, because chocolate and popcorn are switched in the title, it won't show up in your search results. So that really makes it difficult to find things. So you might have to mess around. Like, I know there are chocolate covered strawberries, but is it strawberries covered in chocolate? You know, you're going to have to really play around with it to find whatever it is you're looking for. So in that sense, you're probably just best off searching strawberry and then scrolling through all the options. Overall, this app, I really wish it had been a little better executed, particularly because I was hoping for a really great treat this Valentine's Day. If you are just looking for some recipes, maybe this app is sweet enough not to leave a bitter taste in your mouth, but for me, it just wasn't quite there. So the best I could do in rating this app is give it a 2.75 out of 5. So check it out if you wish, if you're looking for recipes. If you already have this on your phone, let me know what you think. If you have another candy recipe app that you think is worthy of a review, I'd love to check it out. So thank you for tuning in, and please visit toquemag.com, TOQUEMAG.com, and also visit our YouTube channel. So until next time, take care.